And we're back with more of the official Dragon postgame show on ourgreatcity.com. Let's take a look at those first half highlights brought to you by Stacy Furniture. To open play, Carroll's defense made the initial stand, stopping Geyer on a 3-and-out. They would get the ball for their first possession on their 25-yard line. They would move the ball 68 yards in 5 plays, aided by a couple of penalties by the Geyer Wildcats, a theme that would repeat itself often throughout the evening, topping off the initial scoring drive with this run by Paul Stevenson.
Second down, he'll put it in the belly of Stevenson, straight ahead to the 5 into the end zone. Touchdown Dragons. Paul Stevenson took it through the heart of the Geyer defense, and just 2.5 minutes into the football game, Carroll strikes first. It's 6-0.
So again, the drive going 68 yards on 5 plays, taking just 45 seconds off the clock. A vintage Carroll Dragon drive. Mac McGuire's extra point would put Carroll up 7-0. Geyer, when they got the ball back, knew they needed to answer. Starting at their 10-yard line, answer they did. They moved the ball 90 yards, taking 6 minutes and 53 seconds off the clock. The 12-play drive capped off by Oklahoma State-bound quarterback J.W. Walsh.
As the snap to Walsh, he will fake the handoff, keeper around right in. He broke the edge inside the 5 and into the end zone for the touchdown. The Dragons could not hold the edge. 9 yards later, J.W. Walsh has his 11th touchdown rushing of the year.
Carroll would do nothing to change that flow by going 3-and-out on their next possession. Geyer would get the ball back on their 31-yard lines, and it would then take them just 2 plays to move 69 yards. This time, J.W. Walsh doing it through the air.
42 pump fake for Walsh, and he's going to go deep, and he has a man down the middle of the field, and it's caught in stride at the Dragon 10-yard line to the 5 and into the end zone. Touchdown goes Connor Crane. The 6'4 junior just ran past the Dragon defense.
On their next possession, Carroll would again go 3-and-out. Geyer would get the ball after a short punt at their 41-yard line and attempt to deliver the knockout blow.
Snap to Walsh, going to throw the fade down in the right side of the end zone. The pass is caught for the touchdown. Quint Gardner went up over the defender, Sabian Holmes, and took it from him. Gardner with his 4th touchdown receiving of the year.
Carroll very much on the ropes midway through the second quarter, but they would answer. They would get the ball back on the next possession, moving 70 yards in 11 plays, aided by an incredible 4 personal fouls or other penalties of 15 yards or more by Geyer, several of which kept the drive alive, finally capping it off with a 1-yard run by Paul Stevenson.
2 receivers left, 1 to the right. 2nd down and 1, under a minute to go until halftime. They give it to Stevenson, and he dives to the left guard for the touchdown.
And that'll do it for the first half highlights, again brought to you by Stacy Furniture.
So, Granddad, what makes the Dragons such a great football team?
Oh, JT, the Dragons have a tradition for winning, a tradition of excellence. You see, JT, when you have a tradition like ours, it makes you better. You work harder, and you never settle for anything less than being your very best. That's what Dragon football is all about, son. Dragons play for championships, and we must protect the tradition.
I get it! Dragons, being the best you can be, just like the team at Stacy Furniture.
That's right, JT, and remember, if you're not shopping at Stacy's, you're burning money.
Continuing on with the official Dragon postgame show, let's take a look at the second half highlight. Carroll would come out of the locker room in the third quarter, unable to do anything with it on their first possession. Following a wobbly punt, the ball would land at the 50-yard line. Geyer, set up with excellent field position, would go 50 yards, but take 11 plays and 5 minutes and 31 seconds to do it.
Out of the timeout, a handoff from the 9-yard line, and Trevon Walton inside the 5, and he's into the end zone for the touchdown.
And that's where it would stand. Carroll would rally a couple of times. They would turn the ball over on downs at the Geyer 2, coming up just short of a first down that might have set them up for a score to cut the margin. Geyer would get the ball, do nothing with it. Carroll would turn it over on downs again at the Geyer 27. That would be pretty much the end of the game. Denton Geyer just runs out the clock in the process of snapping Carroll's 47-game home winning streak. So there you have it. The Dragons fall to the visiting Denton Geyer Wildcats 28-14. Not the way you want to end the season, not the way you want it to go on senior night, but Dragon fans, we've got the playoffs to look forward to.